Hey everyone, this is Jess with Whispers of Grace Healing. We're going to try this again. Hopefully it'll work. I'm going to give it a few minutes for everyone to hop in here. Looks like it's doing a little bit better on the laptop, so hopefully the internet will keep up with us today. I miss you so much. I have been waiting for this for way too long because it feels like 1 week I'm already going through deprivation of being with my soul tribe. So I hope everyone's doing good. But guys, I missed you so much. Like, so much. I really miss getting on live. I feel like if I'm not live with you, I don't get to connect with you the same. So I hope you all are doing so well. Hey, Dewey and Ellie, Kara, Christina G, what up, guys? So we finally made it to Wednesday. It does seem to be holding up a little better. I know, doesn't it feel like it's been way too damn long, guys? I don't know what to do with myself when I cannot connect to y'all. Melissa, what up, girl? So yeah, guys, I really hope everyone's doing good. I've been noticing quite a few shifts, energetic, personally, all kinds of stuff going on. Hey, Boo. Hey, everyone. Welcome Julie to the group. I think this is her first time like being live in the chat. So glad that she can be in here and witness this. But hopefully the internet will, let me tell you, the struggle is real. It is real. Hey, Blanca, Gina, yes. Oh, so glad to have y'all here. All right. So I had Christina join the list last week. So she's going to go first today after our collective message. But then we will get into the VIP reading. So if you want to get on the list, please follow the PayPal link down below. And we got someone else. I'm so sorry for Charlie snoring. Okay, don't mind him. Hey, Robert. Hey, Brooke. What up? What up? God, I love y'all so much. All right. So we have Christina G on the board and Melissa. Okay. So for anyone who is joining in that has not been here before, what we do is we do an opening prayer. We call on our guides, we call on our angels, we set the tone and the space for all these beautiful messages to come through. And then we're going to pull a collective message first. Okay. Then we go into the VIP. Now, once I get through the VIP guarantees you a reading tonight. Okay. So it is a $20 love donation to support me and my channel and all the work that we do together. Love you guys. Thank you for all of your support and all of your donations. You have no idea how much it means to me and how much your support means to me. Like, you have no idea. I really I hope y'all can feel my gratitude, guys, because y'all make it all worth it. So with that being said, after we get done with the VIP, so once I get your donation, your name will go on a list. We will go through that list. I usually go pretty in depth, but I try to keep them, to the point so that we can get as many people as possible. I usually don't take over 10 VIPs, but I will try to make some time at the end to pull some free one card pulls. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to pull a card for everyone, but it's who I'm drawn to, and I will try to go through them as much as possible. All right. Hey, Danny, what up? Matcha Queen. Yes. So glad that y'all are here. Yes. All right, guys. So let's do opening prayer. We got 12 people in the house. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Cynthia, what up, Tonk? So yeah, guys, I just really want to shed my love and my appreciation to you because you have no idea how much I've missed you and how much I appreciate all of your love and your support and, you know, just going through the motions with me. I really, really appreciate all of you. So, all right. So let's open this up, shall we? All right. So everyone, let's take a nice big deep breath together, okay? Dear angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, my higher self, and all of my divine beings, I call upon you now. I ask that you please remove any energy from this space, my mind, body, and soul that does not belong to me or is not for my highest good. I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel and voice for your divine grace, absorbing your light and your wisdom so that your messages may flow naturally through me. Allow me to see with all-knowing eyes, to hear without distraction, and communicate your messages as you wish them to be perceived. If there is anyone who needs our guidance today, please lead them or draw them to this chat and allow them to hear your messages and act upon them accordingly. I ask that you shine your divine rainbow warrior light around me and all my viewers to create a sacred space for us to receive your messages today. I thank you so much for the clarity, the love, the support, the abundance, and everything that comes with this beautiful tribe. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to come together tonight so that we can connect. I thank you for all of the blessings that you have given to me and those that have yet to come. Thank you for all that you do for us. And so it be. So, all right, let's do collective message. Let me double check this real quick, make sure there's no one else that has donated before we get started. All right. Okay, we are good to go. What do we need to hear today, Spirit? Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot. What do we need to hear today? Okay. All right, so we have Angel of Clairaudience coming out, and it's the number 10, which means a cycle is completing so that something new can start. Clairaudience is our clear hearing, okay? So that tells me that we are receiving messages about the cycles or patterns that need to come to a close so that we can start a new chapter that is beneficial to our well-being. So what is the message that we are hearing as a collective? What is the message? To shift our energy and be gentle with ourselves, because there is a potential gateway where we will need to take the if you've been meeting any resistance, right? If there's anything in your life where you know that something's got to give, something needs to change, or you're just constantly kind of like fighting with yourself, or maybe you've been really hard on yourself lately. Listen, we're all going through very extreme changes, and being in this position where we are being forced to either stay still or have more alone time. Maybe some of us are getting really hard on ourselves for feeling lazy or not taking enough opportunity to do the things that we love with all this time on our hands. Maybe we haven't been using our time wisely, or whatever the case may be. Whatever negative narrative that your mind is telling you about the certain transitions that you're going through, or what you should be doing, or how you should be doing it, whatever the case may be, they want you to take that energy, that negative self-talk, that limiting belief, and shift it, because they're giving you messages about what is no longer in alignment and that is needed to shift out of your life, right? But first, we have to be aware of what it feels like when these things come into our energy field. Like if we start feeling bad about ourselves or bad about the way that we're coping with what the world is right now, it's about, again, you have another 10. There are some serious things that are coming to a close, but you have to first recognize the discomfort so that you can realize what needs to shift. And they want you to be gentle with yourself through this process. There's not necessarily a right or wrong, or you should be doing this. It's creating the space for the new opportunities to arise. And we have to get rid, or shift out of the negative energy cycles or the things that have been causing a disruption in our life, no matter what that is, so that we can allow the beautiful new things that are going to take its place to come in, right? So if you have like negative self-talk or limiting beliefs that are coming up for you, which seems to be a pattern, it's really important that you shift that energy into something that is going to be more in alignment. Like, okay, well, maybe we do have some lazy days. That's okay. But is there something else that you'd be rather doing with your time? Then do it, right? It's to say, I have a conscious choice of what I think, feel, and act out in my life. It is no one else's fault. It is not, it's all about your awareness of the situation and how you choose to show up when those negative things start coming up for you. Now, instead of saying, you don't belong here, you don't have this, whatever. No, it absolutely has its place, but it's already served its time. Now it is time to adapt a new belief or a new hobby or a new frame of thinking. Okay, that's all it is. It's adapting from the old and opening up to the new. That's it. Whatever that may be for you. I feel like some of this might have to do with a little bit of relationship stuff, whether it's relationship with yourself or people in your life. Like, really pay attention to, do you feel more comforted now that you don't have to go to your job every day? Do you feel more energetic now that you're not having to be around someone that is negative in their energy, right? Like, pay attention to what feels like relief to you, and also pay attention to what makes you feel really uncomfortable, because that discomfort is your body's reaction saying, this isn't in alignment with me, right? Not with my truth. So let's see. And especially with being gentle with yourself. Like, listen, guys, the ascended masters, they're watching all the time. Your angels and your ancestors see, hear, and feel everything that you're going through. So don't feel like you're alone in this. If you need help and support, pray. Call upon your guides. Let them help you. If you need a clear sign, what door do I need to walk through? What habit do I need to drop? What belief do I need to pick up and accept as my own? Please bring it to me. Make it clear. Show me the way. They will. Okay? So, yeah, I feel like people are just kind of really feeling the separation, which I feel that, again, okay, and this comes up a lot in a lot of our talks. There is no such thing as real separation. We all know this. We can be on different parts of this planet, and with one single thought, we can be with that person. Brooke texted me the other day, can you hold that space for me? Absolutely. Haven did the same thing. I don't necessarily have to go or do or be anything except for in my space to say, higher self, guides, whatever, whatever she needs, whatever they need, be there for them. Bam, go about my day. Like, it's just about holding that space and to say, I love you, I appreciate you, and I accept you. Whatever you need, it's there, right? And I feel like when we're wrapped up in other people's energy on a physical level, sometimes we forget that just how easy it is to say, even energetically, I love you, right? Like, just that vibration itself has so much power in it. And it's giving us an opportunity to realize, like, even if we are not all communicating or seeing each other all the time, just how connected it can all still be, regardless of the circumstances. So challenge those patterns where things start getting a little hectic or heavy for you, and just extend your lighthearted energy to others. No matter what you do, no matter what energy like you're in, just continue to be lighthearted about it. And um, you know, speak up. Like, talk to the universe, talk to yourself, talk to your friends. Share whatever love or light you have to give, and don't think about the limitations that are tied to that, right? You can be or feel anything that you so choose, and it's up to you to understand that there's nothing holding you back from sharing that energy with others, okay? So, whatever that may mean for you. All right, so let's get a little bit of advice from the Messenger Oracle. Oh, I'm so glad, Gina. I'm so glad. Okay, so protect the wild and green, be vigilant, and seek your destiny. Wash away your burdens. Pay attention to your emotions at this time, okay? So, this is your advice. You are a guardian of the earth and all who share it, the trees, the animals, the birds, insects, and inhabitants of the ocean blue. It is time to play an active role in protecting and preserving the wild and the green by being aware of and limiting your impact upon the natural world. This world is not yours to possess. It is a gift given to you and your children. Tread gently. Tread with care and walk with love. Remember, your relationship with the world is a symbiotic one. Be vigilant. Be watchful and cautious of both others' actions and your own. Stand ready to protect yourself from those who may convey what you have or seek to harm those you care for. But also be vigilant and watchful of your own actions, lest you be the one doing harm. Weigh your actions. Be sure you act wisely. Be sure you have done all that needs to be done before moving forward, leaving nothing to chance, lest all you have nurtured and cherished be undone by your own lack of vigilance. And seek your destiny. You have purpose and reason for being. You could have one or even several destinies. Are you afraid to believe in destiny because others may laugh? Don't be. It could be as simple as taking a moment to look within and discover those things that you love most passionately and bring them out into the light. But you will never know if you are afraid to step through the doorway and see what's on the other side. Trust that everything you hope and dream for will be there waiting for you. Okay? All right, guys. So I hope those messages help you. Pay attention to your emotions and what your emotional body is telling you. Pay attention to the messages, signs, and synchronicities that you are receiving. And if you're having a hard time receiving the information, then you need to work on stillness, mindfulness. Okay? So, all right. So, Christina M's first. Uh, good, good. I'm so glad. Is Okay, so Christina M, I don't think is in here. I'm just gonna do hers because I know that she'll come back in um at some point. All right, so what does Christina Maria need to know at this time? What does Christina Maria need to know? Okay, so Christina M, okay, let me do this. I'm gonna mark hers 2023. Okay, so which this is the guardian angel number 20. Okay, so your guardian angel is with you every step of the way, Christina M. You have received this card because your own personal guardian angel has listened to your prayers for assistance. Every living being is designated a guardian angel that accompanies them through their earthly life, from birth to the time they leave the earthly plane. Your guardian angel wants you to know that you are never alone and that he or she is always by your side. In life, you are given many challenges so that can make you feel that you are disconnected from and misunderstood by the world. Your guardian angel understands every thought, wish, hope, dream, and even the disappointments that you may experience on a daily basis. Your guardian angel will never interfere with your life choices. However, he or she will endeavor to point you in the right direction in your time of need. It is important to remember that as a human being, you are living an earthly experience and have your own free will. Sometimes you may make a choice that challenges you and makes you question what your life path is. It is important to remember that these challenges teach you important lessons. Every experience helps you to grow and learn. Don't worry about your choices. Every step of your life is a part of your journey and purpose. Don't ever be angry if the choices you make in life don't work in the way you expected. These experiences are part of making you the unique spiritual being you are today. And the affirmation says, "My guardian angel is guiding me every step of my life. I acknowledge that I am divinely protected and guided from above. My guardian angel will always show me the best way forward, and it is up to me to decide which path I take. The choices I make are of my own free will, and I accept that these decisions make me the person I am today." That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. All right, so let's see. What does this actually have to do with, though? So, acceptance of love. So, you know, especially with the feelings that I'm getting, making the choices and is it right? Is it wrong? And this goes with the collective message of not like beating yourself up over the choices that you have made or feeling like you need to go in a different direction. This is about like, and I'm almost getting like the let two become one. There's this divine feminine and masculine energy. And like, I just feel that this is one of those things where no matter what kind of love that you encounter in your life, you are always protected. You are always golden. There's nothing that is going to come into your life that is going to give you anything less than what you need to evolve to the best version of yourself. And this is all by removing, I mean, if you hadn't been through pain, you wouldn't realize the triggers or the trauma that needed to be addressed. You wouldn't be to the confident, like heart-filled person that you are today, and going after your dreams and your goals and like coming back to your truth. All of that was through the excruciating moments of seeking outside validation. And now I feel it. You're coming back more so to yourself than you ever have been in your life. And it's giving you that opportunity to realize that you deserve love. Like, you deserve to have someone see you, if not the same, but even more so than you do yourself. To say, like, that girl has been through it, and it made her stronger. It made her more vigilant when it comes to the way that she perceives her life and the way that she perceives her energy. And it's giving you such a deep foundation of self-acceptance. And that comes from loving yourself, girl. Like, this is a very beautiful, beautiful energy that I'm picking up on. And you're going down the road less traveled. Not many people are willing to look at themselves the way that you have. And I know that you've been receiving a lot of signs about the relationships in your life, not just romantic, but there's I've been seeing this a lot. There's a lot of veils that are being dropped around people's intentions, and we're getting a clear view of why people are coming into our lives, or what their role is, or how are we interacting with each other. And I feel like you're starting to trust that too. Like, no matter what, I'm good. Like, I am cared for. I am protected. I know what I deserve, and I deserve to be happy. Like, it's a humbling fire that I feel coming from you. And it's really, I'm so, so proud of you, Christina. I'm so freaking proud of you. So let's see, what else is this having to do with? Is there anything else from this deck? So again, be gentle with yourself, catch your breath, an ideal course of action with assurance on the bottom. So what this tells me is, if you have been a little, slipping back in to a little bit of some of those patterns, or just kind of feeling a stagnant energy, take some deep breaths, really center yourself, because this is, as some of the external energies, I feel like there's quite a few people that are thinking about you, and it's almost like kind of taking my breath away, making me a little almost nauseous. So you're okay. Listen, it's a very dense energy compared to what I was just feeling. So be aware of the external energies that are okay. So back to the original message, as we were talking about, like, all it takes is a simple thought or intent to be with someone that we care about. It's just as easy for negative energy, right? So if there's someone with ill intent, or they're feeling really bad and they just want to project that bullshit onto you because they see you thriving, like that kind of stuff, be aware of your energy and the external energy. The way that you can find that out the best is to center yourself. When you know how you feel, then you can tell if it's coming from you or not. But once you realize where the external energies are coming from, and if you have certain thoughts or behaviors that start coming up that are not like you, that don't sound like you, that don't feel like you, don't seem like you, then it's really, really important that you take the time to clear your energy and ask, where and whom is this coming from? Then take an ideal course of action. This could be coming from your twin. Okay. It could also be coming from ex-lovers that are like, damn, I'm really missing Christina's energy right now. And since they can't connect with you because of their unawareness, then they're like energetically attaching to you. So it's really important that you see it for what it is, clear your energy, understand you're always protected, and you do not have to accept that shit as your own. It's not yours, okay? Um, Thank you, Julie. I love you. But yeah, girl, this is all right. This is a lot. So let's pull a few clarifiers. How is this helping Christina when it comes to the things that she's learning about love right now? What is this helping Christina? Okay, so the Emperor has come out. So this could be talking about your personal power. It could be talking about your divine masculine. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I definitely feel like your divine masculine has been thinking about you a lot. Okay. Now we have the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Devil, and the Lovers. So, you know, I feel like he could be fantasizing about you, okay? And it's like creating an energetic, I hate to say it, but a succubus, okay? I don't even think that he's aware, yeah, because he's obsessing and thinking about, oh shit, what have I done? I need her energy. And now that there's this disconnection, you know, it's coming more energetically. So, you know, I do feel him fantasizing about you quite a lot. And now he's kicking himself in the ass, especially with the Lovers, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like he's starting to see it clearly. But what he doesn't understand is that you've regained your power, right? And you're not just going to give it away, because you are protected at all times. And, you know, like, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. So once you realize that you can shake off those energies and not have such an emotional attachment to it, then it no longer can affect you the way that it has before. So again, the old way of doing versus the new way. See the synchronicities here? So I hope those messages help, girl. I love you so much. Christina G is up next. Hey, Mayo girl, how are you? So glad all of you are here. Whenever you're ready, Christina. Any messages? All right. I'm doing good, girl. Doing good. All right. Let me update this list real quick. So, Kara and Gina. All right. Yeah, I'll pull a card for you once I get done with the VIPs, okay? All right. So what messages does Christina G need to hear? What messages does Christina G need to hear? And make sure y'all like and share this video, y'all. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have Embrace Spirit on the bottom. They are talking to you hardcore. Like, okay. They are dropping you all kinds of signs and synchronicities. I don't know if you're fully aware of everything that they're bringing towards you, like presenting to you. I feel like your abilities are really heightening at this time too. Okay? Like really heightening. I also feel like, you know, when it comes to certain circumstances, in your life, thank you, girl. When it comes to certain circumstances in your life, I feel like you're finally starting to see just like how correlated the synchronicities that you're seeing, and then the experience, the feeling, right? Like you're starting to see how all of this really like intertwined, right? So it's helping you balance out your feminine and masculine qualities, right? To be able to trust your intuition, to be able to flow, and then to take action and to like have that confidence to go for what you really want out of life, right? There's certain things that they want you to nurture at this time. So whether you have had certain goals, hobbies, or, anything of that sort that you have been wanting to embrace, wanting to, um, you know, encompass more in your life. Like they really want you to nurture the seeds. Okay, so yeah, living in the moment, that's where you're going to see all these signs and synchronicities, and you're going to see how everything ties in together. Um, don't try to like overanalyze or try to, um, try to figure it all out. Sometimes it's just about seeing the sign, seeing it match up, and then accepting it for what it is instead of, going over and over and trying to figure it out. But whatever seeds you have planted lately, like they really, really want you to nurture those seeds. Okay. Um, I feel like they're and I'm not getting, because like with share your thoughts, sometimes I feel that this is more of like sharing with the masses, but I feel like there's something in particular in your life that you have recently planted, like within the last month or two, whether that's, a new idea, a new hobby, a new belief, whatever it is, okay? You should know. But there's usually when these things come up, I want to say like share with the world. I feel like this is more something in particular, like someone important that you need to share this with. So whether you've had an epiphany about um, old baggage that you're trying to, overcome. So you're developing a new belief system, and now you're coming to this state of forgiveness. You want to share that with someone in particular in your life so that they can understand the transition that you're going through. You might even be getting a lot of signs to go talk to this person, not saying that that's necessarily the case, like that's the certain circumstance, but it's something along those lines. Okay. So if there is something that you have transmuted, healed, planted a seed, whatever the case may be, and now you're receiving all these signs to go like share that with someone in particular that it might have to do with, that's what they're talking about. Okay. So pay attention to the signs, because when this moment arises that you're going to have this conversation, I really feel like it's going to really open up a whole new gateway for you to flow more naturally in. So that's kind of what I'm seeing there. Let's see what angel wants to present itself to Christina G going through this. So parking angel. Okay, so the parking angel, an angel of stress. So especially if this is someone that has mistreated you in the past, okay? Like, because we have the bullying prevention angel and the angel of stress. So if there's anything that you've been having a hard time with, again, like if this is an old belief system, an outdated belief system that you're trying to change, right? Like, and it has to do with someone from your past that really hurt you, or, you know, maybe didn't go about things in a certain way that really helped support you throughout your transition. This They're asking you, like, especially with the parking angel represents, like, whatever you need, you ask for, they will bring. Like, if you're looking for an opportunity to share your truth with someone that has caused you to have either a phobia or a fear, or, you know, a coping mechanism that wasn't really good for you, those kind of things, if you need that opportunity to either release, to share, to transmute, like, just ask. They'll bring it to you. They're going to deliver that opportunity for you. Believe that it will happen, and it will happen when it's time. Okay. Um, let's see. How is this helping Christina? Gee, please. What is this teaching her? Hey, Rebecca, how are you? No, we are doing the free card pulls after the VIP. So, hang around a little bit. We got a few people on the list, and then I'll start pulling. Okay. So, yeah. So a lot of this is like having a hard time. So we have the Hierophant in the middle, and this is the number 5, which represents change. But the Hierophant is all about traditional belief systems, right? The problem with whatever the belief system that you're transmuting is about being the beautiful, loving, giving, generous person that you are, versus feeling like you have to compete for other people to show up for you. Like, you have to be this in order to be accepted, that kind of thing. So get rid of the traditional belief systems, adapt your own belief systems, and show up however you need to show up in order to make you feel like this is who I am. This is what I want to be in this world, and I'm not in competition with anybody, right? Like, the competition and the separation and feeling like you have to be like some people. I used to be one of them, feeling like I always had to be perfect in order to be loved or accepted or validated in any sort of sense. And trying to make everyone happy and be on everyone else's level was just it it's it's not possible, right? You'll drive yourself mad trying to make everyone happy. So you have to ask yourself, how do I want to show up in life for me? And that is going to fall in line with everything else in your life. But the belief systems that you have accepted, you didn't choose, you accepted from your past, are now being challenged so that you can come up with your own belief system and choose exactly the way that you want to be in this world without having zero regrets, right? And if, you know, it's one of those things like, whatever I need, I can have. And I'm not in a state of lack. I'm not in a state of fear. And I'm letting all of this burden go because I deserve reciprocation. I deserve to feel safe and secure in myself and my life and what I choose to show up as. Okay? Yes, caterpillar becoming a butterfly. And um and it's a really beautiful, yeah, it's because you're finally choosing your independence. Okay? You are choosing your own beliefs, and your voice is finally being heard. That's what's happening with you. Okay? So allow that to unfold, girl, because there's a very powerful energy coming through with that. Okay? Yes, exactly. I say that all the time too. Like, how beautiful is it to know that something that created all things on this planet thought you were needed here too? Like, that's powerful shit. Okay? So, you're welcome, love. I'm so thank you for letting me tap into that because there's a really beautiful energy there for sure. All right. So we have Melissa up next. All right. I got Eilish, Rebecca, and Ellie. All right. Only 2 spots left, guys. All right. Melissa Mitchell, you up next, girl. All right. Oh, oh. Tell me something good. I got you, girl. I got you. All right. What does Melissa Mitchell need to hear? Show your support. What does Melissa need to hear? Anything? Thank you. Okay, so I feel that this is not just about you, but other people as well. Okay, and this is part of your empowerment. Okay, so show your support, clear endeavor, ideal course of action, and higher ground. So, what this tells me is okay. So, like I said, this is going to be just as much for you as it is for everyone else in your life, especially in your home life. Okay. So, hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. VIPs are up first. I have quite a few people on the list, but after we get done, I will try to make sure that I have time to pull some free 1-card pulls. But unless you send the VIP, you are not guaranteed a reading, but I will try to get to as many people as possible. All right. So, okay. Angel of Abundance. Listen. So, we have Angel of Travel, Angel of Harmony, and Angel of Abundance. I do feel with inner peace on the bottom underneath that. So, what I'm getting is that whether it is you or someone else in your life, and I'm like kind of picking up a little bit on your husband here. I feel that, either whether this has to do with the, buying the house or, just kind of relocating or whatever the case may be, I feel like there's some form of adventure here. So whether that has to do with, a job, the home, or just like taking everything to a higher level, I feel like there are certain ideas or courses of action are going to be coming up for y'all soon. And it's really, really important that, like, whatever vision you have for your life, whatever vision you have for your abundance, it's really, really important that you continue to show your support for each other and allow that support, that love for one another to kind of like fuel the process is what I'm feeling, right? It's about fueling the picture that you have for your future together. Okay. And you might have gone through this period where things just seemed really unclear, maybe a little unstable, maybe a little disconnected in some ways. And now it's coming up with those solutions and being in that vibration of harmony and in the vibration of receiving. When you start putting all these visions and this energy and this support and that encouragement together, it only solidifies the bigger picture that's coming into form for you. Okay. And I find it very interesting, the feeling that I'm getting, because like there's this sense of freedom and joy that I'm feeling right now. Like, there's a clear sense of purpose. There's a clear sense of direction. It's seeing things for what it really is instead of what we have perceived it to be. Like, yeah, there's been some hard times, but it's also giving me the full bounty, right? That purity, that forgiveness, that understanding, that compassion. And it's by going through the storm, right? So like you can see all of this, the divine intervention, the escalated emotions and feeling shipwrecked at moments, only to come into your true form of what is a bountiful life, where the sun comes in and clears the way and the clouds dissipate so that you can see the beauty of the land as it was always meant to be. And that is by opening your heart. Okay, it's by surrendering. And especially with the swan here, like you and your husband are mates for life, and you already know this. Like, y'all can get through anything together, and it's going to be a really important opportunity for both of you to lean on each other, to love on each other, and nurture each other through the transitions you're about to go through. Okay, so let's get some advice for you. What advice does Melissa need at this time? All right, we got 2. So we have be vigilant and see the truth. So be vigilant. Number 3, which is Ascended Masters. Okay. So be watchful and cautious of both others' actions and your own. Stand ready to protect yourself from those who may convey what you have or seek to harm those you care for, but also be vigilant and watchful of your own actions, lest you be the one doing harm. Weigh your actions, be sure to act wisely, be sure you have done all that needs to be done before moving forward. Leave nothing to chance, lest all you have nurtured and cherished be undone by your own lack of vigilance. Okay, and 39. And that's the thing too, like if something comes up and you don't react in the most loving, supportive way, and maybe your pride or your ego gets in the way, take accountability and say, okay, I understand that wasn't the best response, but let's retry this, right? And come up with a solution rather than trying to ignore it or to navigate around it. You got to navigate through it. Okay. So then we have see the truth. Do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusions others weave around themselves, and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night. Understand the shadows. See through the darkness to the light of the truth. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. Hone your intuition and insight so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself, and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. Okay? So I hope those help you, girl. You know I love you. Something fierce. Something fierce. Okay? So whatever that is for you, I wish you the best of luck. All right, Kara, you are up next, my dear. Let me update this list. Oh, I'm glad, honey. I love you so much. All right, Tabitha, I got you. You'll be after Ellie. All right, Kara, whenever you're ready, hun. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I have one spot available on my VIP list, and once I get through the VIP, then I will be pulling one card for anyone who I am drawn to, but we got to get through the VIPs first. Thank you so much for everyone supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. It is. Okay. Let's see. So we're on Kara now. Then we have Gina, Eilish, Rebecca, Ellie, and then you, Tabitha. So we have 5 people after Kara. Okay. So let's see. Sorry, guys. All right. So what guidance does Kara need to navigate this incredible new love relationship? Oh, hey, Sheila. Oh, beautiful. I miss you so much. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. We need to catch up. All right. So what guidance does Kara need? Oh, okay. Okay. So there's a couple things. Okay. So first off, some of the things that I feel that might come up in this relationship, and I don't necessarily feel like this is something that's coming up right now, or at least not like really forcefully. I feel like these might be more underlying issues that might come out sooner or later. But I feel like there's going to be certain things that kind of come up where you might fall into the trap of old belief systems or patterns. Okay. There's, I feel like this is more, honestly, more about you than the actual relationship. Okay. So honestly, I feel like it's very sound. I feel like y'all have a really good time. It's very lighthearted energy, but there's still this like underlying fear and this kind of doubt of like, am I actually ready for this? You might feel like you're getting caught up in certain aspects of the relationship, and you might even catch yourself, like, falling back into old patterns of codependency or things like that, and it might start to scare you, and that might be why the, kind of doubt or fear comes in for you. And honestly, if there's any reason where you start to feel disconnected, I don't necessarily feel like it's because he's disconnecting from you. I feel like it's more of, like, the fear of losing this, right? That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting this. But the more that the old habits or patterns of codependency come up, like, just pay attention to that. Um, yes, okay, very good. It's not necessarily that there is a disconnection there. It's more of, like, keeping an open mind and realizing that when these things come in, like, you can call that energy back at any time. But it needs to have this kind of balance of, like, taking the time to really look at your shit when those things come up. And this is actually helping both of you break the boundaries and the limitations that have been placed on relationships, because honestly, I feel like this can be so much more. So much more if it didn't have the limitations of what relationships should be or feel like, okay? Um, so make sure that you're following through with your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations, because this is something that you've never experienced before. You've never experienced a love like this. And honestly, with the wedding card coming up, like, I do see y'all mm, being, like, really strongly committed and going quite a while with this relationship. Okay. So let's see. Um, what's the overall lesson? So the overall lesson is embrace spirit and see the truth. Okay. So, um, let's see what angel is helping with the transition of this relationship. The angel of romance. Okay. An angel of creativity. What's that one? Angel of white light as well. So I definitely feel like this is a very cleansing, very protected relationship. Let's see what Angel of Romance has to say. So you have received this card because your Angel of Romance has heard your pleas for help and guidance. Romance can come in many different forms if you have been asking your Angel of Romance to assist you with finding a future partner and soulmate. You have received this card as a confirmation that you are on the right path and your prayers are being answered by your angel. Okay, that's exactly where this comes in. This is what you've been hoping for. This is what you've been asking for. Pay attention to the signs that your angel of romance sends your way. You may wish to make a list of the type of partner you would like to manifest into your life. Your list should be as specific and realistic as possible. Here are some examples: kind, loving, faithful, romantic, honest, family oriented, hardworking, financially independent, energetic, wonderful personality, lots of fun, and spiritually minded. After making your list, it is important to only think positive thoughts about your future partner and surrender your request to your angel of romance. The more energy you put into manifesting your future partner, the sooner he or she will enter your life. Please be mindful not to sabotage the assistance of your angel of romance by doubting that he can bring somebody into your life. As confirmation that your partner is on the way, you will be given signs in the form of hearts. Pay attention because this symbol could appear anywhere. It could appear in the clouds, in nature, in your coffee, or simply as a gift. The affirmation here is, I trust and believe in the guidance and assistance that my angel of romance is giving me to bring back the romance in my life. And it says, a like-minded soulmate is coming your way. They're already here. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. This is a very beautiful energy, and I feel like, you know, what you're already doing, you're allowing it to come up, you're moving through it, you're not trying to ignore it, but you're taking accountability for your energy and the stuff that's coming up for you. But overall, I really do feel like this is a very strong and solid relationship that, you know, again, it is safe for you to love and healing family issues. So, of course, some of those triggers are going to come up, and you've never had anything like this. So, it can be a little scary. But overall, like, it's just a confirmation that you're doing everything that you can, okay, to navigate this. And I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm really just like, guys, y'all don't, I know y'all know deep down, but like when I get to connect with y'all like this and I can see the difference in y'all's energy when I tap into you, like, it is fucking beautiful. And I'm so proud, so fucking proud. Okay. I'm so proud of my tribe. Freaking love y'all. Okay. So yes, I hope that really helps you. At least give you the confirmation that you needed. Gina, you're up next. But yeah, girl, like, good luck and just keep doing your thing. You know the tools, you know what you're doing, and it's going to be good. Like, you're doing your thing, okay? All right. So, last one on the list for tonight is Doa. So, moderators, list is closed for tonight. We'll get through these and pull some free one-card pulls for everyone. But no more VIPs. If you want to donate, I appreciate you. But yeah, VIPs are done for tonight. Okay. So, Gina. Hey, Haven. Oh, did you? I'll pull some cards for you. I'll squeeze you in there. You're so welcome, babe. Okay. We'll figure it out, Haven. Thank you for being here, though. Gina, you ready, honey? Post your question whenever you're ready. And make sure y'all have your questions ready, guys. Okay. So Gina says, I have released a lot of my old beliefs. My boyfriend is in the process of moving in after 5 years. A lot of change. How does Spirit suggest I let go of triggers coming up? Okay. So how do y'all suggest that Gina process the triggers that are coming up for her when it comes to her and her relationship? Okay, so first thing that I'm hearing is that you do not have a normal relationship, okay? Like, it goes against standard tradition, and it's beautiful. But I also feel like that might cause some doubt for you because it doesn't go the way that you always thought it would, you know? Like, your relationship's just untraditional, and And I feel that, oh, you're good, Christina. I did yours at the beginning, so you'll have to go back and catch that, but it's on there at 2023. I tagged it for you. But yeah, Gina, I feel like there are, like, okay, so the way that they're portraying it to me is like as you were growing up, you had this vision in your mind, like, you know, this is what my life's going to be like. This is what my life is going to unfold like. And you had this big vision of what life was going to be like. And that happens with traditional, conditioning. You go to school, you go to college, you meet a boy, you get, you date, you get married, you have a kid, you buy a house, whatever, all that kind of stuff. And if it doesn't go in that order, then we think we're doing something wrong. Not the case. Just because your relationship isn't to traditional standards or traditional order does not mean that there's anything wrong with it. Okay. Um, I do feel that, like, I also feel you need to be careful of who you confide in. Okay. Um, there are some friends who really mean well and very much want to love and support you, but then there's also friends that might not even be aware of the intentions that they're putting on your relationship. So if you go and vent to a certain friend that has a lot of relationship issues and just seems to be very pessimistic about love, that kind of thing, be careful of what you tell to this person because they're putting energetic ties to it that doesn't need to be there. Okay. Um, and I feel like this person might have some, like, a really, um, like a really hard concept of love and therefore has a hard time being happy for other people. Hey, Donna. Um, but it's hard for them to let go of the things that you tell them when you're just venting or trying to process and put it together, like, okay, so just make sure that you're careful of who you share with, um but don't be afraid to ask for help or support. Okay. And with the engagement card, like, I just see that this is it's going to keep ascending is what I'm feeling. But it doesn't necessarily have to be, yeah, because you're going from engaged wedding. Like, I feel that even though both of you might have some fear about it, like, the best way to keep this going and to make sure that y'all enjoy it as much as possible is to stay playful. Don't take life too seriously to the point where, it's like, if it's not by this time frame or this action doesn't happen, then what am I doing? Like, if you enjoy this person's company and you enjoy their love and you enjoy their presence in your life, like, have fun with that. Um, I feel like this person really brings, like, and it goes both ways. Like, this person brings out, like, such a lightheartedness in you, like almost like a childlike energy, but it also brings out the wounded inner child as well, right? So when those triggers start happening, it really starts to affect you and it, like, really starts to mess with your heart space because you're not sure if you can fully trust, like, the unfolding of it. But what they're telling you is trust the unfolding. um, it's time to have fun. It's time to just allow it to be what it is, and um, know that, like, I really feel that he's in it for the long haul with you. This man cares about you a lot, okay? And I can tell that maybe his own fears kind of procrastinated some of, like, the unfolding, okay? But, um, he really does. He really, and it was more of, like, a worthiness issue with him, like, he doesn't know what he did to get someone like you, and that's where a lot of his own fears are coming from, okay? But with the attraction card being here, I feel like the more you're staying in that present moment and the more that you're just enjoying what is happening between y'all and, like, just diving into that energy and allowing that love to shine through, you're going to be able to enjoy what's happening even more because you're really going to be fully present for it. Um, it is safe for you. Okay? It is safe for you to love and be loved. Um, let's get it is. It's a very, like, humbling feeling, very humbling feeling. Um, what would he really like to say? What there's something that he hasn't quite admitted to you. Like, it's really emotional too. What would he like to say that he hasn't said? I'm seeing 21 likes on there, Danny. I thought I had high standards, but you exceed my expectations, and I don't know how to handle this truth. And that's what I'm saying. Like, how did I get so lucky to get someone like you? It's, like, mind-boggling what I'm feeling. Like, the way he looks at you, the way he feels about you, like, he's trying to process it. Like, what kind of good ass karma did I get to get this angel? Like, that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, it's really beautiful. Is there anything else? I know it might not seem like it, but you're the best thing that has happened to me. I am learning so much. You are so beautiful, strong, and loving. I feel like you're magic, made of magic. Can this be real? Yeah. And I feel like there's parts of him that he's wondering, like, if you knew everything, would you still accept him? And that's kind of where his reservation's coming in. But overall, I feel like this man just adores you. All right. So we have Angel of Inner Peace and Angel of Release coming up. I really want to read Angel of Release, though. All right. So let go of any stresses you have been holding within your soul. Now is the time to move forward and allow the healing to take place. You have received this card because your Angel of Release wants to help you let go of any concerns or worries that you are currently experiencing. She is by your side, guiding and assisting you to see your life from a new perspective. You may have become so worried about certain situation that you can't see your way clear or to move forward and progress. Your Angel of Release wants to help you find alternative paths so that you can move past your current obstacle. She wants you to worry only about what you can change and take the focus off the things that you can't alter. During your life, you experience challenges that test your strength and resilience. Your present challenge will teach you how strong and resilient you truly are. Instead of becoming angry or frustrated about this experience, use it as a time to learn. Think about what you are willing to accept in your life and sort through the things that you do not want. Now take the time to sit quietly in a relaxed position. Gently close your eyes and visualize the issue you are concerned about. Imagine that the issue is a brightly colored butterfly. If you have more than one issue, imagine a different colored butterfly for each issue. Feel the presence of your angel of release beside you. Gently let go of all the issues you are concerned about and watch as the butterflies flutter up among the clouds and disappear into a brilliant white light. As they fly higher and higher, the light becomes brighter and brighter around you. Feel the freedom and shift of energy within yourself as these worries are surrendered to the light with the assistance of your angel of release. And the affirmation says, I surrender and release any worries and concerns I have in my life to my angel of release. I no longer worry about issues that I can't control. I have faith that my angel of release will guide me in the right direction. Okay. So I hope that helps you, honey. That was really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. All right. Eilish is up next. I have not gotten to the free cards yet, guys. I still have a few people on the VIP list, but we will get to free card pulls here soon, okay? All right. So just to let everyone know, VIP is no longer. All right. I can't take anymore, or I won't have time for I won't have time for any of the free one card pulls. All right. So, what specific action insight will heal issues I have around self love, especially why I struggle to prioritize self care, healthy eating, exercise? I've done a lot of work around this, but still an issue. I got you, girl. I got you. All right. So, let's think about this one for a second. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gina. I really appreciate you. Um, all right, let's do this. All right, so first I want to find out where it actually stems from. So let's see how to word this correctly. All right, guys. So what does Eilish need to know in regards to her triggers with self-love and self-care? What is the block here? What is the block here? Okay. So there's a specific storyline that is coming up for me. Have you ever been in like a relationship that was either like you thought like you were going to be married to this person, or you were engaged to this person, thought like this was going to be a long-term commitment, and it just ended abruptly? Because that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting associated to the self-love. I also feel like you thought maybe this person needed time Yes, honey, I did see your question. I have not. Okay, so VIPs are first, and I will have time to do the free one card pulls after, but I got to get through these VIPs first. And it's not guaranteed with the free one card pulls. Okay. Thank you, Julie. Love you, boo. Um, okay, so back to Eilish. So, with that being said, a lot of the self conscious issues that you're having, and especially the weight, like the weight issues that you're having, right? Mm, Healthy eating and exercise. Okay. So, I feel like maybe have you struggled with like the number or the weight? Like, you know, if maybe you have a few extra pounds, you get really hard on yourself or, that kind of thing. Like, I feel like a lot of this stems from what you experienced in that relationship due to this person. Okay. Um, um, we still have a few more before you, Tabitha. Okay. Um, I feel like this person kind of manipulated. Yeah. Okay. And a lot of what you're trying to comfort is actually the energetic tie and the failing of that relationship. Like, I don't know if he might have. I almost feel like it's a very passive aggressive energy that's coming from this person, where it's like, they build you up 1 minute and just to kind of tear you down. And it's usually like these little jabs that kind of make you feel insecure about yourself, but not necessarily enough for, like if someone else heard it, they could kind of debunk it, like, oh, well, they probably didn't mean it that way, or I didn't mean it that way, I swear, like you're just taking it the wrong way, that kind of thing, like telling you you're extra sensitive because low key they just told you that your pants were too tight type shit. Um, okay, that's the kind of energy that I'm pulling from, and I really feel like some of these things still um have that energetic tie that is still feeding into that storyline. Okay. um okay, this is someone, okay, regardless of how recent it was, this is someone that you really thought that you were going to be with forever. Like you thought long term. And even though it ended, like you really thought this person was going to come back around. Um, Yes, that's the energy that I'm picking up, like the hot and cold, like, "Oh, yeah, like, you're really beautiful, but" what I'm saying? Like, kind of raising it up and then a jab. That's the kinda feeling that I'm getting, and it was a small enough jab to where it wasn't like a full, stab, but it was enough to create some pain or a little bit of insecurity to kinda make you question yourself. That's that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on. Um, so, but with that being said, the energy that I'm picking up on from this person, because pay attention to the energy, right? The energy is what's most important. With release your ex and reconciliation, like even if this person from last year you thought was fated, like things were going to turn different, a lot of this energy that I'm picking up on from the ex that's hot and cold was affecting all the connections because it was affecting your self-worth. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, it's also created this um resistance when it comes to feeling safe in a relationship. Okay. And it's hard for you to keep an open mind because you're untrusting. And the reason why you're untrusting is because somewhere within that relationship you kind of quit trusting yourself. Like you kind of quit trusting the vibes you were feeling, or, kind of get second guessing how this guy was treating you. Maybe I deserved it. Maybe I should go for another walk. Maybe I should cut down on my calorie intake. Maybe I should, whatever. And it's like this vicious cycle of, well, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And like it created a lot of self-doubt within you. So therefore, because you became untrusting of yourself, you became untrusting of love, and therefore it's like creating this resistance within your relationships that are coming through to you. Okay. So but that's definitely one scenario that is definitely affecting the energy of how you view yourself, and why it's so hard, because your energy is still being taken from this person, whether you realize it or not. Okay. So we have the angel of clairsentience, the career angel, and angel of romance. So, this, not only is this affecting your clear knowing, like your knowingness, like I know I'm a beautiful, badass, light working bitch because that's just who I am and I fucking love myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in an egoic way, but I just know who I am and I'm fucking proud. Like, that's the energy that it's affecting, because all of what just came out, that's underneath the surface. That's what wants to be presented to you. And it's being diminished, it's being held back, it's being submerged by all these, you know, these thoughts and these energetic ties. So I would definitely do a cutting the cord with this person, and definitely do a cutting of the cords of the belief systems around feeling not good enough, or having the unhealthy body image issues, or whatever the case may be. But it's also affecting the career. Like, so if you've been noticing some resistance within your career, or your finances, it's not only affecting your clear knowing, but it's also affecting your career, your finances, and your relationships. But if there is any circumstance within relationships, whether that be your parents, your friends, your romantic partners, or your bosses, where you have been giving your power away in that kind of situation, that's what needs to be addressed. Okay. So oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. But yes, pay attention to that, because it's not just that relationship, but it's the energy that's tied to it, where you have given your power away and allowed someone else to tell you what you are or not capable at. Okay. Yes. Okay. So take your power back. Don't let anyone roll over you, girl. Like, no. I am a beautiful, powerful light worker. Like, what's the shirt? I'm a beautiful bitch. Okay? Like, can't fuck with me. Get out of here with that. So yeah, don't let anyone take that power from you, baby. Because listen, you have enough people that have seen you, that have felt you and understand you in this group. You are not alone. We have all been there. And I promise you, like, we got your back. Okay? We got you back. It could very well be. But pay attention to the feeling, right? So like when you hear someone that is trying to control you in that way, of the way that you view yourself, whether that is verbally, physically, mentally, energetically, it doesn't matter. Wherever you have given your power away, where you feel like you have to shrink back in order to fit into the environment, or that you cannot speak up or defend yourself, that is the pattern that keeps repeating, stemming from these kind of situations. So protect yourself. Okay. um Yeah. All right. So Rebecca's up next. Whenever you are ready. Yes. Where is it heading with Adam and Rebecca? All right. You are welcome. Yes. Yes. And so listen, become the observer. You do not have to get wrapped up in it. Set your boundaries, speak your truth, but don't let big, domineering, aggressive men, it's just because they felt weak so much in their life that they feel like they got to be in control. You ain't in control of me, baby. Nope. Oh, God. Yeah. Nope. You are so welcome, babe. I got you. All right. So, Rebecca, where is it heading with Adam and Rebecca, please? Sorry. What is the outcome? What's the transition? I want to see. Let's do present. I want to do present moment, 6 months, and a year, and overall outcome for you. All right, so let's do present energy. Present energy. Okay. All right. So what I'm kind of picking up right now is I feel like there's this sense of wanting change and kind of more on your end. Like, I don't know if it's more of needing a spark or a refresh or, just like, I need movement, I need something because it kind of feels stagnant. Okay. I feel like someone is kind of caught in their okay, I'm hearing like stuck in their ways, stuck in their ways. And it's almost, and it's not necessarily a like, I don't feel like there's anything bad going on. It's just like the old belief systems that are attached are kind of keeping them stagnant because they don't feel like they have much power. They don't feel like they have much control over the situation. And I feel like this is an external thing that's going on that's kind of affecting the relationship. And I almost feel like this sense of like, fuck it. Like, I'm just tired. I don't want to fight it anymore. I'm like, I'm just giving it up, right? And it's kind of one of those things where it's just creating a lot of unnecessary stagnancy within the relationship. Okay. Yeah. And he's fucking exhausted, dude. He's exhausted and he feels completely out of control. And that's probably why the Hierophant's here. Okay. Like, again, that's the whole committed relationship, marriage card. But it's creating a lot of stagnancy within him and he's fucking exhausted. He's just exhausted. It's creating a lot of disappointment in his life because he doesn't know what to do with the situation. So let's get some advice. What advice do you have for him when it comes to his ex-wife? What can he do to gain back control over himself? Okay. Okay, listen, it's one of those things where he has to understand his ex does not have any respect for him. Okay. It's more about creating a unsettling foundation. Like, this woman wants to make sure he does not feel stable in life. Um, she is his challenger and he needs to understand that. Okay. She is here. That's their sole contract, is to challenge the fuck out of him. In order to realize his own independence in this situation and that he does have a choice, but he might find himself like on that opposing force. He has to have the courage to stand up and fight for what he knows is right and not just give in. Boundaries, exactly. He needs to learn how to set healthy boundaries with this woman and not give in just because she throws a fucking fit. Okay. I know this kind of energy. And listen, it's going to get worse before it gets better because she has not learned her fucking place. Okay? So, just saying. Just saying. All right. So, let's do 6 months. How good. Yes, I'm telling you, that's the exact same energy. And listen, if you don't keep consistent with it, they will keep pushing and pushing because they're used to getting their way when they throw a fit. Listen, my ex-husband's ex was like that too. I get it. I get it. And if they can find anything to throw in your face in order to make your life a living hell, they will do so. But it's up to you to set the fucking boundaries, or him, because it's his ex. All right, don't you get wrapped up in that shit. That has nothing to do with you. Okay. But she don't want him. It's the same. I'm telling you. Oh my God, they feel like twins. But it's one of those things where they do not want their ex-partner to be happy, and that's really what it is. They don't want to see him. She doesn't want to see him move on. She doesn't want him to be in a successful relationship. She doesn't want him to feel stable at all in any area of his life. And the moment that like he starts feeling comfortable, that's when she's going to throw something in to disrupt the energy because she wants to remind him who's in control. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you got to keep establishing the boundaries and do not budge. Do not budge. Like, I respect you, I honor you and your place in my life, but no. I'm not your punching bag. I'm not your ATM. I'm not your savior. Like, my life, your life. Whatever's got to be in between, fine. But we ain't mixing the two, right? Like, put her in her place. 6 months from now. Yeah. All right. So, what's the evolution of the relationship in 6 months? Okay. Yeah. And listen, he's going to have to make some sacrifices. Okay. He's going to have to realize that he is going to have to leave this bullshit behind and leave all this disturbance and this disruption in the past. Like, you can't bring this with us any further. Like, it's got to stop now. So in 6 months, he's going to have this realization, but it's also going to light a fire under his ass to give him the determination to go after what he really wants, because he wants the chariot and the star. Like, he wants this significant epiphany with you. Like, you give him hope, you give him inspiration, you help him gain the courage and the power that he needs by supporting him through this. Like, keep reminding him, you're the fucking leader, okay? The leader. You lead by example, and you lead with love, okay? So, just saying. All right, a year from now, how's this going to... Yes, because it is safe with him. It is safe with him. How is this going to turn out in a year? Whoa. Okay, so some of the same cards coming out. Yeah, same thing. And listen, all right, it's still going to be a work in progress in a year from now, okay? But he will receive the messages that he needs to follow his heart and break free of this situation. But it is going to take time, because he's been doing it so long with this woman that she doesn't think that he can stick to it. So it's going to take time for him to fall into that, like, repetition of not giving in. What's the overall outcome? Okay. Yeah, I do feel like, you need to keep your wits about you in this situation, but you also need to understand, like, that's their shit, not your shit, and you need to remember to stay heart-centered when it comes to your relationship with him. But when it comes to the external stuff, be the Queen of Swords. Don't take that bullshit. Don't let her push that shit on you, okay? But, it is. Listen, there is going to be disappointment. There is going to be disappointment before this is realized, okay? The Ace and the Two of Cups. So it's going to be a transition, but overall, like, they're telling you, stay in your heart center, make sure that you're sharing your love with him. But when it comes to external bullshit, be the Queen of Swords, okay? If you need to do more research on the energy of the Queen of Swords, please do so, because she's a bad bitch, all right? Let's just put that out there. But I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you a little more clarity. So, Ellie is up next. Good. I'm glad. But yeah, don't do that. Yeah. And again, and that's just another, like, let them do their thing. Yes. You got this. You got this. All right. So, all right, Ellie, what specific guidance does my guides and ancestors have for me this month? I send love and appreciation for you. I love you. Thank you. All right. Okay. So, what specific guidance do you have for Ellie this month? Specific guidance do you have for Ellie this month? Okay. Well, this is all about vision for you. Okay. Let's just put that out there. So we have an 8 and a 9. All right. So let's see. perfect setting. Let's see if we can. There we go. If you have a goal or vision, be sure to provide the right surroundings for that dream to flourish. Positive self-talk, affirmations, being kind to yourself, celebrating your talents and successes, all of these create fertile soil for your dreams to take root and grow. Sometimes when you push too hard, it can hinder the harmonious unfolding of your journey. Trust the process, relax, and allow nature to take its course. Belief and positive support is needed to accomplish your goal. Keep in mind, nature makes growing and blossoming look effortless, but the secret is in all the details: position, sun, soil, air, water, and nourishment. Make sure you are taking the steps necessary to attain your perfect environment. And then culmination of vision. Culmination. Time to take positive action towards your goals and dreams. Be adaptable and fine-tune any of the details of what you are creating. Reflect on your desires and make sure your attitudes and beliefs are in alignment with what you wish to accomplish. Let go of any aspect or quality that no longer fits what you intend to accomplish. So this is really about honing in on what your vision is. Between you and Dewey, like, and I really feel like the intention is everything. So what would you like to share with the world? Right? Like, what would you like to teach? What would you like to experience through your evolution that you feel is going to be a benefit to the greater good? Right? And then ask yourself, is my okay. Be careful of addictions around or personal, like, especially alcohol. Okay. I feel like it really dulls the vision. Okay. So just be aware of that. And, addictions can come in many different forms, but especially the alcohol, like I just felt that. Okay. So, and I think we both know who that was for. But anyway, so it's one of those things to make sure that whatever you are envisioning for your future, that your beliefs, your environment, the people you're surrounding yourself with, like, is the energy supporting the intention? And then make sure that you're using everything that you have to bring that to life, right? Like that's the big thing here. Um, it can be whatever you want it to be. And I feel like whatever seeds that y'all are planting or whatever story you want to share, like, it's important that you visualize, support, ground yourself in that energy, in that intention, and start taking the necessary steps to expand your horizon. But a lot of this is about the vision work and getting set up for said journey, right? Like, they're about to take you on a whole different level. Let's see what angel is supporting them through this. I don't know how you got in there. Angel of fertility. An angel of truth. So let's see what they say. Joyous news is on its way. Be patient. They are aware of your prayers for assistance. Your angel is here to assist with concerns about fertility, which could be new beginnings. They are assisting you with the challenges, questions, and worries you are facing. If you are not personally experiencing these issues, be about a friend or a family member with an impending pregnancy or birth of a family member. But they want you to surrender your fears, impatience, or questions about the timing. Try to be as relaxed as possible and not put too much pressure on yourself. Remember that everything happens within divine timing. It is important to visualize your body being calm, happy, healthy, and most importantly, fertile to assist. And I feel like this is more just talking about the conception of your vision, okay? Take time to meditate, visualize the conception. So visualize your, whole vision for life. And I also feel like you and Dewey need to really, I don't know what the best way to say this is. I know that y'all have been traveling all over, you've been visiting a lot of people, but I feel like it's kind of time for y'all to really get to this point of being completely, fully present and entwined in each other, if that makes sense. I feel that there's always these steps of what's next, what's ahead, what do we do now? Working through your stuff, then making it to your next destination. Both of you just need to be in that place where there is nothing except you two, right? And that's going to kind of re-energize that energy, and then you're going to gain more information that you need, okay? But you may be surprised by the news that is going to be delivered in the not too distant future. Okay? So surrender all worries and just let it go. Spend your time wisely is what I'm hearing. All right. So with that being said, angel of truth, follow your intuition and the truth will appear. So, yeah, any doubts or questions that you have about any situation in your life is being heard, okay? At certain times in your life, you may experience challenging situations where your belief in the truth is questioned. You may be questioning the truth about a current relationship, family issue, or an issue at work. The angel of truth is letting you know that the questions and suspicions that you have had about a certain situation in your life are correct. Your angel of truth will assist and guide you in the right direction to uncover the truth. Pay attention to your dreams, gut feelings, and any repetitive messages or symbols you are shown that you can connect to with this particular issue. These messages are part of your spiritual GPS system, guiding you to receive the receive the answers you are looking for. Sometimes the answers you uncover can be challenging and even upsetting. Sometimes the messages you receive are not what you want to know, however, they are what you need to know. Always be mindful that the information you have been given is meant for your highest good and to put you on the best possible path. Your angel of truth has your best intentions at heart, and he wants you to be fully informed before you make any decisions concerning your life. When you feel compelled to uncover the truth behind something, it is because your angel of truth wants to guide you on the path that is best for you and your spiritual growth. The affirmation says, I know in my heart that I am being provided with the correct information from my angel of truth. I understand and believe that he is guiding me on the correct path for my spiritual growth. So, yeah, that's some powerful shit. Okay, all off of 4 cards. That's some good shit right there, my friend. So I hope that helps you. Tabitha, you are up next. Yeah, it is totally happening. Good. I love you. Yeah, keep me informed. I want to know all about it. Y'all know me. I'm nosy. I am nosy. All right. So, Tabitha, no contact. How does Ken feel about me? Is he happy without me? Is there any hope in the future to reconcile? Okay. I'll see if I can get that on a mini read. Let's see. I'll try my best, my dear. All right, so let's get to the real-ish. Okay. Let's get this tea. All right. So, how is Ken feeling about Tabitha right now? Okay. How does he feel about their connection? Okay. Okay. Okay, so first I just want you, Tabitha, just take a few deep breaths for me, babe, because I'm not sure if I'm picking up on your stuff or if it's actually his. Okay. Um, I'm also hearing like, don't let your mind run rampant with assumptions, okay? Because what you might think is the truth isn't always the truth. And sometimes when separation occurs, like it's a lot easier for us to tell ourselves some bullshit that, we think makes us feel better, but in reality it doesn't. Okay. So just take a few deep breaths for me. Really focus on the truth coming out versus like what you assume to be true. Okay. Yeah, I can feel it. I can absolutely feel it. I do feel like, what is this about? Let's do that first. Because there is quite a bit that I'm picking up on, and I do see that like he's not making an effort right now, and that he's not willing to put in any. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen, when my throat chakra acts up like this, there's so much to be said, but is not being said. Okay. And this is coming from him. So there's a lot that he didn't say that he would like to say. So we'll pull some of those of my channeled cards in a minute. Okay, y'all saw I have not coughed this entire video. Freaking ridiculous. Making my eyes water. Okay, listen. This person has a lot of anxiety issues too. Okay. Yeah. And there's things like I feel like there's a part of him that honestly wants to clarify some things, but there's also a lot of fear behind that as well, because I almost feel like it's a little bit of the way that your mind is overactive. He's kind of scared that like you might too much into something, or that you've already worked up so much that he's scared, like, is it going to really make it better or worse, that kind of thing. So he's kind of going back and forth with wanting to actually clarify those things with you. um because, like, the overall outcome future wise we have very soon, but it's kind of on the fence. He's not really sure he wants to, but it's like more of trying to convince himself to step up to the plate with what? The Ace of Pentacles. So there's some sort of reward, but there's a lot of anxiety behind that too. And at first, the Six of Wands did come out reversed. So that's why I need you to quit overthinking so much. Okay? Like, over overthinking and fear it's all an illusion. Like, there's real no truth behind it. But see, will he step up? That, like, okay, so I feel a lot of codependency here coming from your side. That's probably why he's scared, because it creates a lot of resistance. It's like an energetic, like, ugh, like face palm push out the door type energy, right? um so really work on your codependency, finding your independence, finding your own personal power, regardless of the outcome. Like, you need to respect yourself and understand that there's still a lot about this person that you do not know. And even though there's a lot of passion here, like, if this person, and that's a big if, because at this given time, like, even though he wants to, it's kind of one of those things, it will probably be a longer time, because there's a lot for both of you to work through. And the more that that codependency and that resistance is being pushed forth, then the more it's going to take longer to unfold. Okay, so really pull back your energy, like, focus on yourself, ground yourself, center yourself, love on yourself, and understand that this is not going to make or break you, but this is one of those moments where you deserve to have someone in your life that knows what you are to them. And first, you got to figure out what you are to you. Okay, that's the big lesson in all of this. And I feel it's really, really important to say that to you. But there's this moment of, like, I really feel that he's having a hard time with the separation. I do feel that he's one of those people, like, on the outside that, portrays like, oh, my life is great. I'm doing fine. Everything's golden. But in reality, I have a lot of freaking anxiety, and I don't know how to tell you the truth that I'm really suffering with the decisions that I made. And why is it so hard for me to communicate? And you see how fast I'm talking, because all this stuff is being suppressed. Like, these are all the things that I want to say, but I can't say to you, and why? It's almost like a silent freak out, because he's energetically hoarding the stuff that is causing the discomfort within him, that's making him run. And then, therefore, the discomfort within you is pushing him away and making you run from yourself. You see the big old cycle here? So, but it is one of those things where, like, both of you are being really, really tested with the way that you present yourselves and the way that you handle yourselves when it comes to rejection of any sort and acceptance of any sort. Okay? So, mhm. Yeah. So, but yeah, you're both in competition with yourself, and you put yourself in competition with other people when it's not really necessary. And that comes from worthiness issues. Like, that's where jealousy comes from, right? Like, if you are with someone and you're always worried, like, oh, who are they talking to? Who's looking at them? Did someone hit on them today? Like, that kind of thing. that's all that competition within self, thinking that they're either going to find something better or you're not good enough or whatever the case may be. And so therefore you end up sabotaging yourself, trying to attract a lover, but in reality you're pushing them away. So what are his true intentions for you, though? I guess that's the real question. So yeah, I mean, he's just having a hard time. He's because listen, between your over analyzing and the way that your brain works, like he sees you as the empress, but he's very much in that land of indecision and confusion when it comes to how to work this out with you, and whether that is just clearing the slate and trying to gain some closure of the situation, or if that's to actually work together and rebuilding this relationship. That's kind of where things are at it. Like, not really sure how this is going to go, but I'm having a hard time with how to even approach this situation. Now, then we have the 7 of Wands, Judgment, and 7 of Cups. So listen, he has a lot of self-confidence issues. Okay, he might not portray that, but it's also one of those things where he has a hard time making like wise judgment calls because of the lack of confidence that he's feeling. So therefore he creates a lot of emotional and mental illusions in order to protect himself. That's what's happening right now. So just understand that that's what it is, and just try to focus on yourself at this given time. Do not put too much focus or energy into this, because it's only going to, I don't want to say it's only going to make matters worse, because that might be what you have to do in order to get like really drive it home for you. Because listen, everyone's on their own timeline and they got to go through what they got to go through in order to get the epiphany. But this is what I'm telling you. Like, you want to feel more comfortable and more stable within yourself, then these are the things that you have to be aware of, and just work on it one step at a time and love on yourself. Okay. Love on yourself. So yes, that's the deal. I mean, in reality, like, it could be a lot worse, but yeah, he's just not ready. He's not ready to come back. Okay. Doa, you are up next, honey. As of right now, and that's the thing, because I'm reading the energy as it is right now. And only being able to tap in so far, I can't say yes or no, but that's exactly why you need to focus here. Because listen, we don't do the healing just so we can get the person of our dreams, right? We don't do the work or go through these transitions in order to bring our potential lover back. If that's a part of the plan, then it will be the plan. But that's where faith, trust, and understanding comes in. Just do your thing, baby, because you need to be focused on you right now, not him. And so, okay. All right. So Doa, I was interested in a particular guy for a long time, but decided to move on after feeling it was a lost cause. I wanted to know who you see coming in for me in the next terms of a relationship. You are so welcome, Tabitha, and good luck, girl. Like, if you need help through anything, just let me know, because that's what I do. Like, I help support. I will be your biggest cheerleader. Okay, rah rah, go you. You got this. Okay. You got this. All right. So, all right. I want to start here. Oh shit. All right. So, what is coming in for the love life? Okay. So I do feel like you have someone coming in. I will try to get a time frame for you. I do feel, ooh, so, okay. This is going to be after a time where you have like really started to integrate yourself. Okay. I'm not really sure where you are at on your journey as of now, but like once you've gotten to that point where you're like, I'm fucking awesome. Like, I get it now. Like, I love myself. This is amazing. And like I'm enjoying life to the fullest type stuff. Okay, good. Um so this is what they're preparing you for, right? So getting to that point is opening up the um thank you. And that's all we can do. That's all we can do as long as we're doing it. Like, I don't think the journey ever really stops. You know what I'm saying? But um it's one of those, like, this is really what they're preparing you for because they really want you to understand who you are on a deeper level before they present this kind of love to you. Because if the insecurities were still tied to it before this showed up, then you would be questioning it the entire way. Like, you would not trust this whatsoever. So they're getting you to love yourself first so that you can trust yourself and your instincts, so that when this person comes in, you'll know that it's genuine. Okay. So you're probably going to meet this person through some sort of gathering or through a mutual friend, something like that. But this person is not going to be what you would normally expect or what you've gone for in the past, which is probably a good thing because listen, exes are an exes for a reason. If we keep going after the same kind of person and we keep ending up with the same result, we wonder why our love life is shit. You see what I'm saying? So if this person is different than what you expected or what you thought you saw for yourself, and it's different from anyone than you've ever dated before, that's a good thing. Okay. Keep an open mind with it. But this is someone that I feel like if you meet like at a social gathering or something like that, like you're going to meet and you're just going to feel naturally comfortable talking to this person. Like you're going to start opening up about things like, I don't normally tell people these things. You might even catch yourself saying that a couple times in the initial conversation. Like, I'm not really sure why I feel so comfortable telling you these things, but let me go ahead and share my story with you. That's going to be one of these things. There's going to be some really deep conversations with this person, um, where you're actually more vulnerable than you ever have been before. And it's because you're so comfortable with yourself. Like, is fucking good regardless. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's why they're preparing you, girl, because this person, you're going to start sharing things. You're going to start sharing things with this person. Can we get a sign? You know, it's so funny. I am actually having a memory pop up. Um, so could be an Aries or an air sign, maybe have a little bit of both. This person has definitely been through a lot. And listen, both of you are on the same page, okay? You're coming out as the Queen of Swords, he's coming out as the King of Swords. So this tells me that y'all are both on the same page. Okay, so both of you have been through a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of heartbreak. Um, And I feel like both of you have done the best you can with what has happened in your life, okay? The good thing is that both of you are putting the past behind you when it comes to not carrying that baggage anymore. Like, both of you are avidly trying to drop that baggage, right? Now, with that being said, I do feel like with this memory that's coming up for me, so like, okay, just a little tidbit. The memory that's coming up, I was supposed to be going on a blind date with a friend. Like, so I had a friend from high school. We reconnected. She was married. Her husband had a friend that wanted to meet me. And I was like, I'm not against meeting anyone, but don't get your hopes up because not really looking, but I want to meet people. Like, I'm trying to make new friends, whatevs. Go to this gathering. Like, I couldn't even talk to this person. Like, I mean, he tried to strike a conversation with me and there was like absolutely nothing there. Couldn't even be around him. But there was someone else at the party that I ended up like having a really cool connection with. It was very easy to talk to. We had a lot of fun together, that kind of thing. So it might be a situation like that where you might be either going to meet someone or they were there to meet someone and then happen to meet you and y'all hit it off better, that kind of thing. That's kind of what it's reminding me of. Okay. So just keep that in mind because there's an opportunity where there might be a little bit of competition, but the illusion is like, I'm here to meet someone else, but in reality, there's a reward because there's something better, and it's because of the connection between you two. So just, um, I like competition, she says. But yeah, so let me see if I can get a time frame. Can we get a time frame of when this might occur? Well, we got 4 of Wands, which is a really good sign. So this could be 4 weeks, 4 months. I definitely don't feel like it's any longer than 4 months. But with the 4 of Wands coming out, this is a really good sign, my friend. So, but it could be like a little house gathering, little social event, whatever the case may be. But you're going to get some sort of message about it. Someone's going to invite you to something. Okay. Someone's going to invite you to something. I also feel like this person has a really big heart, but tries to be more analytical instead of following his emotions. Like, he tries to be more realistic because he probably was a little bit of a sensitive before and ended up getting his heart broken too many times. So he tries to be more like logical about people he meets. But I honestly feel that like once y'all meet, all that shit's going out the window. It might cause a little bit of disruptance because neither one of you are used to it, but this is why they're preparing you for it. Okay, good. Good. um it it's a blessing. It really is. I'm still not sure. I quit asking that question a long time ago, Golden, because I used to ask myself that all the time, like, how do I even know this stuff? It just comes out. It is. It just is. Um, all right. So unfortunately, we have Julie. Okay, we have Julie left. And I will probably only pull a few 1-card pulls after I get done with Julie because I'm going way over, guys. But I really appreciate all of you being here. And because I promised to do free 1-card pulls, I'll at least do a couple that I'm drawn to. But let me get through with Julie. Julie, whenever you're ready for your question, babe. But yeah. Yeah. Well, and 2, I haven't been on in 2 weeks, so, I needed it. I really needed to connect with y'all. This is just as beneficial for me as it is for y'all. It really is. Um, oh, thank you so much. That really warms my heart. Um, Julie, is Julie still in here, Haven? All right. Give it a couple more seconds. Um, hey, listen, regardless of if you get a reading or not, there's always so much good information that comes out of these readings. My tribe is lit as, and like it's always good information. It's always beautiful. Um, Good night, Robert. Love you. Um, okay. All right. Well, we'll go into free one card pulls. I'll do it for her later whenever she comes back around. Um, I got you, Gina. Okay. All right. Well, since Julie's not in here, if y'all want to go ahead and start pulling or asking your questions, and I'll do who I'm drawn to. All right. What is golden? Need to know. Okay. So, where's my booklet? Okay. So, Golden, you have the Angel of Patience. Your desires are unfolding in divine timing. Have faith, all is well. You have received this card because your Angel of Patience is reconnecting with you to remind you that for your desires to manifest, you need to be patient. At times, you may think that the word patience is similar to a swear word. It is a word that you do not want to hear or acknowledge because it reminds you that what you desire in life is not as close as you would like it to be. But assured, your angel of patience is working very hard behind the scenes to help you to manifest the desire you have been visualizing into your life. It is important to remember that being patient is part of your spiritual journey in life. Sometimes you want something to happen immediately when in fact the outcome is not always good for your spiritual progress. Remember the saying, all good things come to those who wait. Your angel of patience is here to assist you spiritually with outcomes that are of divine timing and therefore more beneficial to your highest good. Your angel of patience is always by your side, waiting to be of assistance in your times of need. In fact, she is only a thought away. When you feel angry, unsettled, or impatient about the delays you are experiencing in your daily life, remember that all you need to do is call your angel of patience to help ease your feelings of impatience and remind you that everything will unfold in due time. The affirmation says, I acknowledge that my angel of patience is working to assist and guide me to become more patient in my life. I understand that everything takes time, and I acknowledge that I need to surrender any concerns I have to the universe, and my angel of patience will do the rest. Okay? All right. Annette, I was drawn to you. Annette. What does Annette want to know? What does Annette need to know at this time? Just take a deep breath for me, Annette. Thank you. So, leap of faith. New opportunities coming. All right. See this as a chance to create something wonderful. You are in a transition period where you need to draw on your faith, intuition, and knowledge to take the leap. You will not fail. You have a safety net of support in place. You will overcome your fear and find a beautiful outcome is on the horizon. This leap of faith is the best course of action at this time. If you do make a mistake, you have the ability to try again and learn what did not work from the first time. All signs indicate that if you just trust, you will succeed. Jump headfirst into the void of the unknown. Even if you eventually fall, for a while, you will soar. Okay. So I hope that helps, Annette. Hi, Mary. Oh, thank you. Girl, me too. Listen, women are beautiful. Like, let's just put that out there. I am totally straight, but women are freaking gorgeous. So totally understand. Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Annette. Thank you all for being here. Okay. So, Raven, what does Raven? Yes, Tom. Yep. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. All right. What does Raven need to know at this time? They don't want those. Okay. What does Raven need to know at this time? Whoa. Okay. What does Raven need to know at this time? Okay. So, you have the Angel of Manifestation. So, Raven, they want you to know what you think, you create. Think about what you really want in your life. The time is right to manifest your dreams and turn them into reality. You have received this card because your angel of manifestation has heard your prayers for guidance on how you can manifest your wishes and turn them into reality. It is always important when you wish to manifest something into fruition that you take the time to really think about what you want. The gift of manifestation is a very powerful tool, so it is extremely important for that whatever it is you wish to manifest is for your highest and purest good. It should not be about causing harm to others. Remember that what you think, you create. So at this time in your life, it is important to only think positive thoughts. When you decide what it is you wish to manifest, visualize it and spend your time facilitating this outcome. Every waking and sleeping moment, it is important that you send positive energy about the manifestation. It is also important to remember that your wishes do not manifest overnight. Be patient because everything happens with divine timing. If you don't believe, then your outcome will not be possible. Focus all of your positive energy into your outcome and believe it is possible. Without belief, nothing is possible. With belief, the sky is the limit. Focus, believe, and achieve. The affirmation says, "My angel of manifestation is always by my side. It is important to focus my energy on manifesting my wishes. I trust that my angel of manifestation is with me to give me the most positive outcome possible for my soul's development. I believe in my angel of manifestation. That's a cool card. All right. Let's pull okay. So Scorpio moon. You're welcome. You are welcome. All right. I think Scorpion moon is going to be the last one for tonight. All right. So you have Angel of Enlightenment. Your journey of enlightenment has begun. Be surprised by the hidden spiritual gifts you have within you. You have received this card because your angel of enlightenment wants to let you know she is here to assist. Your angel of enlightenment has watched you grow and blossom like an unfolding flower. Your spiritual journey has begun, and it is time to realize that you will not be alone during your time of growth and learning. You were born a spiritual being with wondrous gifts that you are only just beginning to discover. Your angel of enlightenment is gently guiding you in the right direction to enhance and help you uncover these latent spiritual gifts. Surrender any fears you may have about igniting these hidden gifts you possess. Your angel of enlightenment will only give you the challenges and lessons that you are capable of handling at this point in your journey. Remember, you are not alone and you can call upon her at any time. Your angel of enlightenment is always by your side. If in doubt, you just have to ask for her assistance and she will take care of the rest. The journey towards enlightenment can come to you in subtle ways, such as through symbology, repetitive dreams, repetitive number sequences, a chance meeting with a spiritual stranger, or through feelings of deja vu. Be extra vigilant during this time because you may not know what lessons and teachings are being sent your way. Keep a spiritual journal so that you can record any images, symbols, or visions you receive. In time, you will realize that you are well on your way towards enlightenment. And the affirmation says, I am open to receiving spiritual guidance from my angel of enlightenment. I understand that she will be with me every step of the way to guide and teach me how to use my spiritual gifts. I am excited about my spiritual enlightenment. Woo! What a good one to stop on, guys. That was freaking awesome. That I am so proud of my peeps and the people that come across this channel and the people that join this tribe. I love you guys. Thank you so much. What a powerful night. And I just thank you all for just being you and just being amazing people who share this love and share this wisdom and share this space and this energy with all of us. Thank you. So, with that being said, I appreciate all of you being here tonight. I ask that any energy that has been exchanged tonight be sent back to its rightful owner. I ask that any energy that I have taken in order to read you beautiful souls tonight go back to the individual person it belongs to, and I take back all of my energy that I have given out tonight. I thank you, all my angels, all my guides, my higher self, and all of my divine beings that assisted in bringing these messages forth. I just love and appreciate you so much, and thank you for bringing all of us together tonight and allowing us to share in this beautiful energy together. Thank you for all the clear, accurate, and beautiful messages that came out from my beautiful soul tribe. And thank you for everything that you continue to do for us, bringing us closer and closer to our enlightenment and aligning us with all the opportunities and the love that we so deserve in this world to make our lives better, not only for us, but for the collective, because we all deserve it so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you. I really appreciate you all so freaking much. Y'all are making me emotional. Like I could not do this without you guys, okay? And it is. It's a really beautiful and humbling experience for me, and um I really appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for being here with me. So, I love you guys so much. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here with me. And if anyone needs me for any reason, private reading, help through your awakening, whatever it may be, I got you guys. And I am done for the night. So I cut all the cords of energy. And remember, I am here. Try to be every Wednesday if the internet can keep up, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't miss it. Make sure that if you are new and you enjoyed this tonight, hit that notification bell, subscribe, make sure you get the notifications of when I go live, because it will be pretty much every Wednesday if they so let me. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Love you guys. Have a great night, and I'll talk to all of you soon. Bye.